Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are and whenever you are tuning in. It's good to be with you today. I was talking with my teacher, Sarah, this last week, and one of the things that she said really brought me some peace. She said in times of despair, of pain, of worry, and suffering, there's always an aspect of us that is untouched by fear or anxiety or worry, depression, that doesn't take sides, that doesn't hate or fear, that is beyond the roles that we all play and the religions that exist in the world. It is what she described as what is looking through your eyes, the love that lives through you as you. And it's who you truly are. Even in the midst of chaos, it's always here for you. And I was thinking about how meditation obviously helps us tap in to that love that lives through us as us, this divine intelligence. And John Kabat-Zinn, who is the father of mindfulness, calls it this awareness that is so vast and so big that it sees all aspects of the human condition, all at the same time, the good, the bad, the ugly, without getting caught up in any sort of detail. And so, at a time when it may seem like the world has gone crazy, it is so disharmonious and polarized, the act of dropping into stillness to tap into this divine intelligence is something that I believe becomes even more essential so that we can find our own center and our own grounding and be that and show up in that way for those around us. And I truly believe that we have this superpower of meditation that allows us to be in the world and be an anchor for people who don't have an anchor, who are feeling turned upside down with the chaos. And we are the ripple effect. I think I mentioned this before, the heart is 60 times more powerful than the brain. So the more time that we can be with ourselves in support of ourselves and take that out into the world, I truly believe that we can affect the change that we want to see. So today we are going to do the MBSR practice. If you recall what this is, it is mindfulness-based stress reduction. And it is the practice that has been developed by John Kabat-Zinn. It's a wonderful practice in times of stress and worry because it helps the mind and the body to settle and to relax. It draws on a couple of different techniques to help us do that. The first is mindfulness meditation, which is paying attention on purpose in the moment without judgment. The second thing that it relies on is body scanning. So tuning into the present moment through the bodily sensations that you're feeling. And the third, which we're not going to do today, but just to be aware of, is MBSR uses simple yoga postures as well to bring us into alignment. So a couple of essentials before we get started. I always like to talk about these. The first one, of course, is that it's okay to have thoughts. They are natural. There's no need to control them or try to push them away to clear your mind. Just notice when they're there. And when you notice and your attention may be distracted by a thought, simply observe it and let it go and return to the meditation, whether that's the breath as your anchor or the body, which we're going to practice both today. The second one is don't try too hard to have a certain experience. Welcome the one that unfolds for you today, letting go of any expectations and treating this meditation and every meditation like it's your first, having that beginner's mind with meditation, welcoming it all, resisting nothing. The fourth one is always be kind to yourself, like a good friend would, like a family member who loves you dearly would. There's no sense in beating yourself up. You don't get a prize for that. You just notice when you have a tendency to fall into judgment and come back and give yourself love and compassion. The last thing is stick with the practice, even if it's challenging, whether that's challenging today or on another day. And today in particular, we'll be meditating for about 20 minutes. As always, I will keep track of the time. So we'll go ahead and begin, allowing yourself now to arrive, and taking time to find a comfortable position, perhaps a seat that allows you to feel both relaxed and alert, whatever that means for you personally. Resting your hands in your lap or at your sides, and closing your eyes if it feels comfortable, or gazing at a point in front of you, whatever works for you. And as you turn your lens inward, allow yourself to switch from your usual mode of doing an activity and to-do lists to being present, being attentive to this moment and the next and the next. Allowing any worries that you feel that you carried into the meditation to simply melt away. Letting it all go. And begin now by giving yourself some slow, long, deep breaths. In through the nose, and out through the nose. Settling the nervous system. And letting the body know it's okay to relax, to let go. Giving yourself permission to soften with each breath. And allowing your breath now to return to its natural rhythm or depth. And throughout this practice, you'll be breathing naturally and easily. Nowhere to go, no place to be, no thing to be. It's right here. Bringing the lens of your awareness to a mindful check-in. Feeling any sensations in the body. Feeling into your mood, your emotions. Acknowledging whatever arises for you moment to moment. And letting it be exactly as it is. There's no need to change anything. Just allowing it to come into your awareness and express itself. Tuning in to the sounds in your environment, whether they're nearby or far away. Noticing the quality, the regularity of the sounds, and refraining from any judgment about whether they're pleasant or unpleasant. Noticing whether they are constant or whether they arise and fall away into the stillness. And very gently now, turning your attention to the push and the pull of the breath, wherever you notice it. Expanding on the inhale, releasing on the exhale. Breathing in and breathing out with awareness. Noticing the rise and the fall of the chest and the abdomen. Slowing down, taking life one inhalation, one exhalation at a time. Breathing in, breathing out with complete awareness. In and out, moment to moment. If you notice your mind has wandered, return to the breath, breathing in, breathing out with awareness. Begin sensing into the body now as you bring the focus of your awareness to the contact points beneath you, your back, your seat, your arms or your hands in your lap. Feeling the life force that moves through you as you. Perhaps noticing the sensation of it, whether a pulsing, coursing, and gentle stillness, perhaps nothing at all. What is true for you? We'll begin a scan of the body, bringing your attention now to the soles of the feet, tuning into the sensation of the feet beneath you or on the ground, rooted into Mother Earth. Feeling into the toes, the tops of the feet, the Achilles tendon, the ankle joints. Acknowledging whatever is felt in the body or in the mind, and letting your attention and awareness move to the lower legs, the calves, the shins, sensing into the knee joints, tuning into the body with complete and full awareness. If any sensations arise, allow them to be exactly as they are. You might choose to ignore them. Perhaps you choose to explore them. Or you might shift the body to find a place of comfort if you're in any discomfort. Moving your attention now to the upper legs, the thighs, the hamstrings, the quadriceps. Feeling any sensations and allowing them to be exactly as they are. Feeling into the hips and the hip joints, the pelvis, the seat, and reproductive organs. Paying loving attention to the body with complete awareness. Letting whatever sensations you might feel ripple and resonate wherever they need to go. Moving your attention to the tailbone, the lower back, up the spine, and into the middle back, and the upper back. And feeling any sort of emotional or physical sensations as you move up the back with awareness, tuning into your spine, Moving your awareness down each of the upper arms, into the biceps, and the triceps, the elbows, moving into the forearms, the wrists, the hands, moving your attention to the palms, the fingers, now shifting your attention into the belly. Whatever sensations are there, feeling into the gut with awareness. What does your gut have to share? Moving into the chest, the lungs, and the heart. Taking a moment to feel into the heart space, letting any waves of thoughts or emotions, sensations flow through you with ease. What is your heart telling you? What does it have to share? What is the wisdom that is flowing through you as you? Feeling into the neck and the shoulders as you move your attention upward into the throat chakra, into the jaw, sensing into the cheeks, the sinuses, the temples, the eye temples, the eyes, the muscles around the eyes, sensing into the head, the forehead, the ears, feeling into the inside of the head, into the brain, all of the synapses, the movements, the back of the head, the crown of the head. Noticing any sensations and letting everything be as it is. Now, ever so gently, begin connecting the face and the head with the neck and the throat, the shoulders, the arms and the belly, the chest, the back, the hips and the legs, and the feet. Feeling the body as a whole, from head to toe to fingertip. As you breathe in, feel the body rising ever so gently on the inhalation and falling ever so gently on the exhalation. And returning to the breath again and again as the body unifies. We'll rest here for another minute or two. I'll keep track of the time. Mindfulness practice isn't about trying to throw ourselves away and become something better. It's about befriending who we already are. As our practice draws to a close, I invite you to gradually begin to tune into your surroundings. Perhaps the sounds and the smells Any feelings that you might be experiencing, whether heat or coolness. You might bring some gentle movement back into the body. Some wiggling of the fingers or toes. Perhaps stretching into the space around you. Take your time. There's no rush. And when you're ready, you can gradually blink your eyes open, taking in your surroundings once again. I want to thank you so much for being with me today, showing up for yourself. I honor the love in you that shows up as you, through you. If you wouldn't mind bringing your hands together, perhaps creating a little bit of warmth by rubbing your palms together. Putting your thumb knuckles to your breastbone. The love and light in me honors and sees the love and light in each and every one of you. Namaste. We'll see you next time.